I got something really shocking to say about this because I was not expecting this basically really to happen. Based in this episode 6 of Pokemon Horizon. Pokemon Horizon. One other thing is that I don't know what's the connection between the pendant and also the monster ball, which is I think it's like a Pokemon monster ball or something like that. I really don't know or anything about this monster ball or something like that. Maybe it was supposed to capture really huge Pokemon or something like that. I really do not know. What really blew me away that when Roy had the monster ball, I'm not joking. What really blew me away about the ball that he has, that's what it has, that it popped out of a black Rayquaza. That's the first time I've ever seen a different kind of Rayquaza that we've normally never even seen before. So this black Rayquaza, I think this is a legendary Pokemon. I know Rayquaza has been basically in other different games and stuff like that. I think we did see Rayquaza back in that one anime. I can't remember because I can't remember because it was like Rayquaza and that Deoxys or whatever you want to call it, that alien Pokemon or something. It's kind of like an alien type, psychic type Pokemon. That's basically what it seems to be because they're both battling each other because they both never really got along or something like that because they're basically in territory or something like that. One thing I definitely do want to say is that, yes, Rayquaza is a very powerful Pokemon. It's very strong, and it really actually is. It really actually is. And from my suspicion is that it seems to me like maybe Rayquaza was supposed to help Roy or maybe or something like that or something that we really do not know or basically or anything that we really do not even know. It's just different that because I don't think Black Rayquaza is the only Pokemon basically out there. I think there is another Rayquaza out there because usually Rayquaza doesn't really basically pop up normal basically in other different animals because usually it usually just stays in space and stuff like that. I think so because I think it's considered as a space type Pokemon, something like that. I guess or something like that. That's just my opinion. That's basically what I definitely do think. That's basically what it basically feels to me and stuff like that. But the question is how did it really pop out? Like that's what I'm kind of like wondering and stuff like that because like what I mean with that Pokeball right there that Roy has. There must have been a legendary Pokemon trainer who was that or something that who we really do not even know. Could this be pointing maybe of a very good possibility to maybe Ash? That could be very possible, and I'm just not really so sure if that really is going to be yet the case or not, or there could be someone very very important that we really do not know. I'm still kind of wondering could it be Ash that had that Pokemon first, or maybe someone more legendary that we really don't even know? That's basically what it basically feels to me. One thing I've also wanted to mention also as well too, because when that guy was trying to capture the pendant, it seemed that the pendant and the monster ball, they both have some kind of connection that we really do not know. And because one thing I definitely want to say is that whatever that kind of connection that they both have, I really am kind of curious about. Like, is this a sign that maybe that the pendant and the monster ball do have that kind of connection, or they're just both different, One thing I definitely do want to mention also as well too, because when you watch some of the episode 6, when you see the Rayquaza, all the bad guys were gone and stuff. You could just tell Rayquaza just looked right at to the Yolk. But not only looked at her, but also looked at the pendant also well too. Because it seems kind of strange and very, very odd that Rayquaza would just basically just do this. Because one thing I definitely want to say this is that Roy wants to capture Rayquaza. He wants to capture him. He wants to, I guess he wants to be a Pokemon master or something like that. I don't know, maybe like Ash or something like that. But I really don't know if that really is going to be the case yet or not. No, I'm not really 100% sure if Roy and Leo are going to compete in the Pokemon League and the Pandale region. We really do not know if that really is going to be the case really or not. Because I've said many things about my my last episode, oh my gosh, it was so good because like I'm really impressed with what they had to Roy basically in that Pokemon. But I really want to say this. I was like, wow, it's just the way they made his character, it just really shocks me by surprise. It just, I mean, it really does. And just how they introduce him basically in anime also well too. And I still think, back in my episode review, I still think that Roy is 10 times much more better than Ash. I really do believe that because I believe Roy is much more mature than Ash. Now, I'm not saying like, oh yeah, I hate Ash or something like that. No, I'm not saying I hate Ash or anything like that. I just think that Roy, it seems to be, the better guy to me than Ash really actually is. I know a lot of people, probably do like Ash Ketchum. I do like Ash Ketchum too. I do. And, it's, basically stuff. I'm really kind of wondering if the series that Roy and maybe Leo, are they gonna be both Pokemon Masters, or do they want to win the Pokemon League or something like that? I really do not know. I'll be very shocked and surprised if it doesn't lean towards that direction. I'll be quite very surprised if it really doesn't, because one thing I also want to say too, because I think Leo is one of the main female protagonists, basically when it comes to the anime. I kind of disagree because I think Roy is also basically with Leo too. Now, one other thing I definitely want to say this also too, because I've seen some kind of similarity of feelings for each other. I've seen that Leo and Roy seems to have some feelings for each other, and that's what basically it feels to me. Some people probably would disagree with me on that, but that's just basically what I just definitely think. So there's just multiple different things that we really don't know about the mysteries of this Pokemon, the Black Rayquaza, because like maybe Black Rayquaza is just maybe he changed, or maybe something or maybe somebody must have captured him like a long time ago. I really do not know. I have to look at YouTube and see what some others have to say about this also too, because it's just so much of a mystery seeing this Black Rayquaza. Because one thing is, you also have to know this also too, based on this anime, because you see like this aurora around Rayquaza, because it feels to me Rayquaza looks like 10 times much more stronger than the original Rayquaza. That could be, but the Black Rayquaza, I'm not gonna lie, but I really want to see more of this Black Rayquaza. One other thing I definitely want to mention also as well too, since that Rayquaza is pretty much out of the Monster Ball, I'm kind of curious, is there any other Pokemon that we really do not know basically in that Monster Ball? Now, I don't know why Roy had that Monster Ball in the first place. I don't know why. Maybe, I do believe it was given to him, it was given by his grandpa, but the question is, why did the grandpa give that to Roy in the first place? So that maybe he wants Roy to be more mature and just to have that or something like that, or maybe like Roy wants to use that Pokeball to basically capture rare Pokemon. I think that this Master Ball is probably 10 times much stronger basically than a Master Ball. So yeah, and that's basically what I definitely think. One other thing I definitely want to mention also too, which I think there is going to be another new Pokemon game. I think we might get a chance to see that Monster Ball basically in the game, but I'm really kind of wondering like, why they did not put that in the new game. That's something I just don't seem really to understand. That's just really to understand. But that's just my opinion. That's just basically what I definitely think. But I want to see more surprises basically, because this, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, but that last episode was really good. It was really good. Personally, one of my favorites right now. But this one right here was absolutely just much more better, and I really do like it. And I mean, the Black Rayquaza, if there's a Pokemon card out there, I definitely want to get it if there really actually is. But yeah. Anyway, so that's it for this end review. Tell me what you guys think. I don't know if you guys agree or not, but I love to hear you guys' opinions. You guys like this episode? Don't like it? I'm just kind of curious from you guys. But yeah. Anyway, so I'll see you guys later. Take care. I'll get someone wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe. Please consider subscribing. Please hit the like button, give me a thumbs up, and please hit the notification bell also to so you guys watching my videos, and please leave a comment below. Anyways, I love you guys. Take care. Hope you get a wonderful day. Take care. God bless. Remember, I love you guys. Please stay safe and remember, stay blessed. Love you guys. Take care. Bye.